welcome to another episode of Knitting Up North with Jenn and Corrina. My name's Jenn.
And I'm Corrina.
And it is May the 23rd. For those of us in the United States, we are embarking upon a long weekend. So we will celebrate Memorial Day on Monday. And we are friends from northern Minnesota who love to knit and really lots of things. Knit, crochet, craft, do all the things, travel together. And I can be found on all of the things as Jenn Loves Yarn.
And you can find me Instagram, Ravelry. Yeah, Corrina is crafty. Almost forgot for just a minute.
Corrina is crafty. Corrina brought all the things today. So should we start with what we're wearing?
Sure. What are you wearing, Jenn?
Okay, so I am wearing the Bright Axis tee by Stephanie Lotvin, also known as Telly B Knits. And you guys, I made this a couple of years ago. It is so fun. Like, who says self-striping yarn is for socks? Like, she's the queen of self-striping yarn usage, like how to incorporate it into patterns.
That's really neat, the way that it's going this way and then the bottom's going.
Yep, you knit it side to side and then pick up, and it's a super, super comfy one. In fact, I'm thinking I might do another one this year. I have lots of self-striping stacking up, so I might cast another one. I like wearing it. It's kind of a croppy situation, so I wear it with dresses. In fact, I almost wore one today, but I gotta get back in the summer habit of shaving my legs.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, jeans. Anyway, so that's what I'm wearing. And this is Desert Vista Dye Works, is the self-striped on the top. And the bottom is Little Fox Yarns in the colorway Vixen. How about you?
I am wearing, finally finished, all done, the Yuletide that I did in the pinks with Valentine Advents, pieced together a couple different ones.
It's beautiful.
But I got the tassels on. Last time I had it blocking, and it wasn't drying fast enough, remember? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you had it done and it was blocking. Yeah.
Still took a whole nother day.
Really? Well, it is.
It's double.
Yeah.
So it did take a while, and yeah. And then I just got the tassels on.
Yeah, it's pretty. I love it so much. And it's fingering weight, but held double. Is that right? And did you say who it was by?
Yes.
Sorry. Kay Jones.
Yeah, of the Bakery Bears.
Yeah.
My brain's not braining this morning.
My brain's not braining either. And I've already had, I've done several hours worth of work this morning. So yeah, hopefully that's good and checks out, because my brain is not braining either. But I already, like, you know how it is after the, like, you're headed into something fun you have planned, or just a break from the monotony of the day-to-day, like it's a long weekend. So I'm like, my brain is off and rocking. Like, it's already there. So it's okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna have fun this weekend. What are you guys gonna do this weekend?
Tomorrow we're gonna try to get some of the garden in, the veggie garden, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody says wait till Memorial Day, right? So we're gonna put that in, and then we're flying off to Nevada on Sunday to the furnace needs to be replaced at the vacation home. It or the AC unit.
Oh, you got to have AC in Laughlin.
Yes. And so they ordered, the repair company ordered it. It had to be ordered and brought in, and it arrived. So we need to go meet them and let them in the house and get that done, and then close it up for the season, because it's too hot to go there.
I feel like you also need to enjoy that pool.
Yeah. That was the other thing. The pool guy wanted to talk to us about that robot thing that goes up and down and all around.
The cleaner, the sweeper thing.
Yeah. Well, it has to be every day, or it won't. It needs to be programmed. So right now it's just doing every day that he comes. So that's once a week he comes, and then he turns it on, and then it runs for so long and then shuts off and doesn't turn back on.
Oh, so he needs in the house or something?
Yeah, he needs Micah to put it on the app. I don't know. We
all
have to
the
do
things.
That too.
The more stuff you get, the more stuff there is to do, the more stuff can break, the more stuff, right? It's all good though. We have lots of conveniences that make life easy. So We cannot complain.
No.
Awesome. Well, I think that looks fantastic. So I have a question for you. This is like the first couple of weeks you haven't had one of those on your needles since like Christmas. Are you ready to cast one back on?
I think no, I'm not gonna. I think I'll wait for Christmas
Okay.
and then do another one at Christmas time with one of my Advents. But I am anxious to get, I'm just finishing up a project, and as soon as I'm done with that, something that we're going to talk about, I'm anxious to get cast on. So.
I know, me too. All right. So should we just do some business before we get into FOs and all of that? We can't give away this Podaversary bundle. It was like 4 episodes ago now with this one, maybe 3, I don't know, whatever. It's been a while. So we drew a final time, and if it does not get claimed this time, we're throwing those goodies back in the prize bin. So to jog your memory, we did a drawing for a prize bundle. It had the Peter Rabbit book in it, a candle from Bath and Body Works, the strawberry pound cake one, right? That's your favorite. I love that. When we travel, she always brings the little ones.
It's one right over there going
and
right
it's
now.
going right now, and it smells so good. And then we have some smaller, like Jimmy Bean's wool, little kits and fun things in there. So reach out. We have drawn another winner. It is Nisha Gupta 4142. If you are at Nisha Gupta 4142, please reach out to us. You can do that by email at knittingupnorth@gmail.com. It'll be in the description below. So please reach out. Congratulations. You are the winner of the Podaversary gift basket.
Yay.
Yeah. All right. Hopefully he or she reaches out. I don't know. Hopefully they reach out. So do you want to tell everyone our exciting news, where we're going?
Oh, yeah. Don't you want to tell them?
Go for it.
We're going to Rhinebeck this year. We're going to do, we got our tickets for, what did we get so far?
Oh, Wool and Affair.
Wool and Affair. And then coming up, we're going to be doing the Indie.
Untangled.
Yep. That's next week. This weekend?
31st, I feel like. Indie Untangled. And then I haven't heard about Cake.
Oh, it's not this weekend, but the following week. And yeah, nothing on Cake yet.
Oh, you're right. It's the last Saturday of May.
Yeah. So we're going to wait and hurry up and try to get that first slot. And then we will do Cake, and we will spend 2 days at New York Sheep and Wool. So we're staying in Socrates. Yeah. We have a Verbo in Socrates.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. We bought our plane tickets. Got our house. We're all
Plane
set.
House. Now all that's left is Rhinebeck knitting, and we'll talk more about that in our episode later today. So we have picked out some super cool stuff, and we brought the yarn today to show you what we will be using. So, and then the other thing we'll talk a little bit about, we get the question all the time, right? Like, what podcasts are you watching? Are you watching any new ones?
I am not. If I have spare time during my day, I've been listening to books. That is my new obsession right now.
I love it.
I'm listening to the books and knitting or getting housework done, whatnot. So I haven't really been, the only time that I sit down and watch anything is when Micah is home, my husband.
And it's not going to be knitting
No. So I haven't been watching a lot of podcasts lately.
All right. Fair enough. I feel like I've been watching, the ones that I normally do, but I happened upon Rachel and Renee from Table 10. And if you're like me, you're going to be like, Table 10 podcast? That's an interesting name for a podcast, Table 10. The story is so good for the reason why their story to tell, not mine. Go check out their episodes. They are 2 sisters from Pennsylvania, and man, if you need something to get you going, they're like a ball of energy and super fun and playful, joking back and forth. One of the things I love most about them is how they animate just things in life that happen and just make fun of them, right? Or things in your knitting that happen and you're just like, really? And they just have a way of playing through it. So I was very attracted to their podcast. We have since become Insta friends, and Corrina and I are happy to share that we are going to be hosting a not a knit along, a make along with them. So it'll be Summer Stash Bash make along. We'll talk more about that when we get to our Rhinebeck segment of like what we're going to knit, because we challenged ourselves to knit everything we're taking to Rhinebeck from Stash.
Yep.
So yeah, table 10, go check out those ladies, and we'll tell you more about the you make along in just a little bit. Have you any FOs? You have what you're wearing
This
is
is
your
my
FO.
FO.
Any others?
Nope.
Okay. I have on the mannequin my and Corrina will put a few pictures into of me wearing it, which now that I'm saying that out loud, I'm like, you seriously gonna wear your bathing suit and a cover up in front of all these people? Whatever. Yes, you can put them in. But this is a modified ranunculus. So I've never made a ranunculus. I know everybody and their brother has made a ranunculus.
I have not yet.
I hadn't either. And I was like, so when I went to Italy, I'm like, okay, let me get through. I wanted one project that I was just going to take through the trip, right? And this was like, get through the yoke, and then, which I thought I could do on the plane over, and then round and round and round. And that's what I did. Round and round and round. I turned this baby into a swimsuit cover up. So it is, that's the only mod to the pattern. It's just the length. With I did a few short rows in the back so that the back hem just swings down a little bit, but it is linen quilled, held single, that's fingering weight, by Pearl Soho, and it's in the color opal, and it is I think I used a size 10.5 needle, so it is big and see-through and airy, but it came out just like I wanted, just something to throw on while we're on the boat. And not necessarily take the chill off, but just to cover up if we're just sitting around. So, but yeah, that is my ranunculus, and I'm super happy with it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And I like your sun hat, kind of goes good with it. So I might need to.
Got that in Disney when we went to Disney World.
I might need to take it and pair it up. Just kidding. So yeah, and then the other FO I have. You guys run and grab these. So these are the Mountain's Edge socks. I took one off the blocker because I want to show you thank you. So this is the front, and it's got that beautiful cable situation down the front. These are Mountain's Edge socks by Nancy of Knit Sip Happy, and it is a new release for her. So this pattern just went live last week.
Yeah.
I think her goal was to release it for Knit City Montreal, which happened last weekend. The yarn that I've used is my April subscription to Farmer's Daughter Fibers. I'm in their sock squad, and yeah. So these are for my mother-in-law.
They're beautiful.
Thank you. They're fun. I knit those in Italy too.
Is there sock camp?
I haven't
seen anything about sock camp. Anybody? Let us know.
Let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, what's going on with
Crazy Sock Lady. Is she doing sock camp?
Yeah.
Awesome. So those are the FOs. And let's get into some whips.
All right. Almost done with this.
Oh, you boogied on that.
Isn't it cute? I just need to do the neck. Now, that's it. That's all that's left. So, just a little back.
So can we tell the people, last weekend, Alicia, Corrina's daughter, who's pregnant with this little baby, is we did they hosted the baby sprinkle, and I was honored to spend time with them. It was so much fun, super cute. We played super fun games, and all the things that you do at a baby sprinkle.
Baby League onesie.
It's so cute.
Baby League onesie, yes. And it's pretty, of course it's tiny, right? So it's gonna go fast, but yeah. The only thing I couldn't do was the way that they have you bind off. It was it's because you're doing a 1x1 rib, and it's this.
Was it the tubular?
No, it's some like, what's it called? I want to say Spanish something, but I don't remember. And I watched the video like a dozen times, and I'm trying, and I'm like,
sometimes it just doesn't
it's
click.
It's not gonna. So I just did the Jenny's.
Surprisingly stretchy.
Yep. And it looks fine.
It does. It looks great. I think it looks just fine. Yeah.
It looks nice.
It does. Gives it a very finished look. What is the neck? Is the neck going to be ribbing like the legs?
I haven't even read that far.
Okay, that's fair.
I was going to pick it up last night and do it, and then I ended up crocheting instead.
You're on a crochet kick?
I am.
I love that.
Just kind of loving the crochet right now.
That's awesome. I am deviating from knitting too a little bit. Like I was thinking about what I'm going to pack. So this weekend, you guys are going to Laughlin. We're going out to the lake property. We have several graduations to go to. And we are just going to hang out, you know, see the people we haven't seen all winter, and just, it's going to be Shane and I and the dogs. So we're not going to have a ton of company. So it'll be really nice just to do what we want when we want. Go out on the boat, hang out on the deck, whatever.
I know. I'm looking forward to taking off too. Just get my husband to myself.
Yeah.
Don't get to see him very much lately. He's so busy.
Yeah. Yeah, that quality time is super nice. So anyways, I think I'm going to take spinning this weekend.
Oh.
I am really craving some spinning, and I'll show you why when we get to whips.
Okay.
Or we are in whips.
I'll
just show it to you now. So Harlow Flip Challenge.
Oh yeah, lots of people are doing that.
Dre Renee does the challenge over the Thanksgiving holiday and then over the Memorial holiday. And this one is the Harlow Flip hat. She has a Harlow hat, and it's a brioche hat. And the difference between that one and this one is the Harlow Flip has a brim that you can flip up, but you're reversing the prominent colors. So when you flip it up, it flows all the same color. Whereas if you just knit brioche and you knit a hat, when you flipped it, your non-dominant color would be
the dominant
on the flip.
Yeah.
So this one just makes everything congruent. But I am holding this project, try not to get the glare, in a bag by Corrina. This is one of my favorites. It's a camping bag, cute little handle.
Yeah, I made it for a sock camp.
Like how many years ago?
Well, we lived here, so within the last 4 or
3?
5 years. Yeah,
3 years ago.
3 years ago. I'm telling you, putting these panels in, that's not easy, in my opinion. So
yeah, you did great. It's beautiful. I love it so much. Okay, so my Harlow Flip is, so this is sort of like a really blue. I love this color
pretty.
blue. This is Yarn Habits.
looks really pretty with your
Thank you.
nails, huh?
Oh yeah, I love these. Okay, and so I'm pairing that with hand spun. So this is hand spun out of fiber from Into the World, and I got this at Rhinebeck 2 years ago. So yeah,
It's really, really pretty.
it is really pretty. And you guys, I should knit more with my hand spun, but here's what goes through my head. Like, I'm like, you know, I don't know, like, and it's BFL. But what goes through my head is like, it's not consistent, it's thick and thin. I don't really know, and because of that, I don't really know what weight it is. So then I just don't use it. But look at this.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
So let's look at this side.
Isn't there a way to kind of tell, even if it's your own hand spun?
Yeah, there's little gadgets. Like I have plenty of there's little gadgets where you lay the yarn in there, and it'll tell you based on the little groove it lays in, whether it, you know, what the weight is. But the challenge is it's thick and thin, right? So in some spots it can be one weight, and another spot it can be another. But here's what I'm learning from this project. This does not at all look inconsistent, thick and thin, right? I just need to use my hand spun because it is so beautiful, so fun to work with. And when you're knitting it up, all of those inconsistencies that you look at and see in here, you can't even pick up here. So yeah, so this is what has me wanting to spin some more. I have tons of fiber. But yeah, this is the Harlow Flip Challenge. It runs from yesterday, Thursday. So that was my progress from yesterday. And then it goes through Monday or Tuesday. I don't remember. But it will be on the picture you put in.
And you have to finish it within those days.
Yeah. Yeah. Hence the challenge. So yeah, I'm going to work on this weekend while we're on the boat at the lake. So that would be fun. And it's good because some of the other stuff I'm working on, I've been a little bored with. And I think it was because I was craving color.
Oh, yeah.
So
I know. I kind of getting bored with some too. So I was like, I have to crochet. Actually, what got me was, so this is also going to be a little community service because I'm holding it in a bag that I got last weekend. So our daughter Laura graduated college. She's going to be a special education teacher. We are very proud of her. So we went to her graduation and in Fargo, and on our way in between graduation and dinner, we stopped at Prairie Fiber Arts in Moorhead, Minnesota. And I got this bag.
so good.
Isn't it cute? Bunny rabbit. Eric Christopher, screen printed and sewn in Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Cool. And then when I was in there, I always get drawn to this stuff. I think it's so pretty. And she had a bunch of different colors in there. So I just quick, because husband was waiting in the car, I grabbed this. So yeah, I'm also doing I'm doing part community service here. This color. And then the cream color. And blue. I also got, while I'm showing what I got.
Oh, that's pretty.
Rosebud by our friends. Sister Weekend.
Beth and Carrie, Sister Weekend Yarn Co. They're so good. I love the stellina in that. It's not overwhelming, but just a beautiful amount of sparkle.
I was like, I don't need any more sock yarn, but I couldn't leave it there. So anyways, it's all in the bag. And then I was like, what do I do? And I don't know. I've been drawn in the crochet lately. And so I started.
So pretty.
And you're going to wonder what I'm going to do. Well, same concept as this. Double, two sides, right? I'm going to put them all together in rows. 3 or 4, probably 3, maybe 4. We'll see when it goes together. So it'll be like this, you know, but all one color in each row, I think. I ordered some more colors.
That's fun.
And then make it as long as this and do tassels.
Is this a pattern or you're just making it up?
Making it up.
Okay, perfect.
Haven't seen anything like it. That's another cool thing about this sheep just, you can find the middle with the little,
the tag.
so you can do center pull. I was like, cool. So yeah, that's something I've been working on that a lot. Like the last few days I have been crocheting, and then yeah, and then I went into this. It's the same granny square, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll make a blanket. I'm just gonna get it all done in one. Show my squares, but I'm not sure. This is with this yarn.
It's really pretty.
It is, but look how pretty it is in here. See, you ever do that? You buy yarn and you like it in the cake or in, you know, the ball, but then when you start working with it, you're like, oh. So I don't know. I might change my mind here because maybe that would be better in just one big granny square. You know, you just start a granny square and you just keep going and going and going.
Are you saying that because of like how it takes away from the pattern by way of how the yarn changes?
And
matches my nails well though.
I don't know.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I think that however you do it, it will be beautiful, but I could understand if you wanted to
don't know. See, I haven't made up my mind.
Yeah, I think it's pretty. I think
You
it's
did a
fun and
big granny.
interesting because it does its own thing.
I don't know. Tell me in the comments. What do you think? Should I keep going? Rip it out? Do a big granny square? I don't know. What do you think? I stash stove.
I love it. That's
yeah.
the best feeling.
Yep.
Awesome. All right. I am working on my May
Uh-oh.
socks.
She's wrapped around her needles.
It's a mess in there. My May socks from my subscription to Farmer's Daughter Fibers. And I am working on the wicker socks. So these are the wicker socks by Madison Atsuki. And
This is really pretty in the light.
Pretty?
It's really showing that. I mean, the picture to me, it looks pretty true to the color.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm gonna come in with this. You can see the design here.
You're doing all one solid, no, yeah.
The mini for this
Oh,
one.
is this that funny heel?
Yes.
Oh.
So the mini for this one was black, and because the heel is, I felt like it would take away from the pattern. But yes, this is the heel that Maddie designed. That goes just right through, the design goes right through the heel.
Have you put it on your foot yet?
Yes, and I love it.
I'm gonna have to try it.
Yeah, I do like it. Because it looks weird, right? It's like this little nub, but if you put your hand in, I can kind of show you like how it fits your foot, right? It just really, and then you see the design going all the way through, but it does really fit your heel well. So yeah, I like it. It's, I've got the other one, a little baby cast on, and I will have this one done by the end of May because I'm not gonna break my trend now. So I'll work on that this weekend too at the cabin.
You are a fantastic sock knitter.
Oh,
you do all the designs and patterns, and I just like to knit around and around and around.
So it's funny you said that because I'm there. I have been doing lots of test knits with lots of patterns, and I'm just ready. I'm really in a speckly, pink, bright colored mood, and nothing I have is suiting that. So maybe I'll just cast on a pair of socks. I did say next month I'm just gonna round and round, just vanilla, because I can't really work on anything anywhere, on the go.
Yeah, well, our projects that we're doing.
I have one more whip.
Okay.
One more whip. All right. So I am working on the Hipster by Joji Locatelli, and I am using Sandnes Garn Tin Linny in these colors, and I'm not super far.
Oh, that's so pretty.
But
so it's fingering weight?
It is fingering weight. Here we go.
You're very ambitious.
It's just round and round though. So these are the shoulders, and this is the design on the shoulder on either side.
It's really, really pretty.
And then it'll just be a V-neck, just a fun throw on. So yeah. But yeah, again, it's all just in the round. So this one is the one I'm working on right now when I just am going to take it anywhere. And then, thank you. I'm holding this in, oh, I love these little peeps.
Oh, where'd you get those?
These were in my subscription box from Pearls and Pines. I almost said Christmas.
Easter.
Duh. Earthy. What's happening so
Brains,
often lately.
I know.
Brains are not braining. That's what we should call this episode. The
brains are not braining.
So I'm holding this one in my Sandy by the Lakeside. This was a collab she did last year with the Cozy Knitter. There's a sock set that I still have, which I might do this with. It's a self-striping in these colors. And then do something else on the bottom. I don't know. But Sandy by the Lakeside.
Oh,
that's
like
on my
bracelet.
whips.
Show pretty.
So this
pretty
one
bracelet.
I got in
Is
Italy.
it a sapphire?
It is. Yep.
It's beautiful.
And I got it in Italy. I was with
My color matches your tattoo.
It does.
Yeah, see, look what I'm wearing.
We have matching tattoos. We need to get our Knitting Up North on there. Maybe when we go to Rhinebeck, if we feel adventurous.
We do have time, yeah.
Yeah, so I ended up buying this. I wanted, when I went, I said I wanted just a piece of jewelry to commemorate the trip and some leather. And I ended up getting a wallet. So thank you. Mm-hmm. All right, let's talk first about the make along. So the make along that we are hosting with Table 10, you guys, if you have not watched them, go watch them. Table 10 podcast. And we'll put the pictures up here of the collab. It starts, it starts now. We said officially on the documentation it starts Monday, like Memorial Day through Labor Day, right? So a summer knit along or make along, anybody, crochet things, knit them, weave them, spin them. We don't care as long as you pull whatever you're using to make it from your stash. So Summer Stash Bash make along. We'll have the hashtag and all the information here. But whips count. So we're not going to we just decided we're not going to be all picky about it. There's not a ton of rules. Use your stash, have fun, build community, and make. That's the make along. So we are going to have prizes. So there'll be 2 prizes. One that Corrina and I will curate. And we haven't nailed down the details, but I imagine project bag yarn, notions, we'll put something cool together that, and we'll draw for one. And shortly after it concludes Labor Day. And then Renee and Rachel from Table 10, they are putting one together as well. So we'll draw 2 winners. And the way that you're going to submit FOs, and again, did I say whips count? Whips are good. Can use whatever, kind of going back to what we had somebody last episode say. I really hope that you do the Advent knit along. Remember last summer when we were get those Advents off your needles because you're buying more. Oh,
yeah.
You can do that. You can do that with this. Pull your whips out, use your stash.
Use up your Advent. If you got Advent from last Christmas that you haven't used yet, perfect way to use it up. And
yes.
And that's a great idea.
Yeah. So they'll pull a winner. We'll pull a winner. The way that we want all the activity on social, tag us, tag Knitting Up North with Jenn and Corrina, tag Table 10 podcast. You can tag us individually. We love that too. Mm-hmm. And then the way that you'll submit your finished objects for to go into the prize drawing is through a Google form. And Renee and Rachel are working on the Google form where you just upload your project and the deets. And once we get that link, we'll go ahead and update these show notes. That will be easy enough. And then we'll splash it all over our social media pages. But you're going to see a lot about Summer Stash Bash make along here in the next couple months. So, which is a great segue into, we're going to Rhinebeck and we are knitting some stuff. Mm-hmm. So, which one do you want to start with?
How do you think that sweater sound?
Ama?
I
don't know.
Ama?
Let's call it Ama, because it sounds cool.
Ama, and who's it by?
Let me see.
So Jenn and I, every year that we've went, this will be our 3rd year to Rhinebeck, we pick a sweater to knit the same pattern, but we pick our own yarn. And this year we're doing a sweater and a shawl. So first we'll talk about the sweater that we're doing. But Jenn had put together her pick, which her favorites was of, it was a pretty big grouping of shawls and sweaters. And then, the Ama sweater by Maddie Harvey. Yeah. We'll put a picture in.
Yeah.
And, so we picked that sweater and we picked Field by Maxim
Sear. So the first yarn bundles, we're gonna show you our yarn for the Ama sweater first, right? Mm-hmm. Is that which one you have?
Yeah,
okay.
That's what I'm gonna do. So it's the main body. And we'll put a picture in, so you will see what we'll talk about. But the main body is going to be so this. Pretty. I got this last year in when we were visiting North Carolina. And
Oh,
that
you
yarn
and
shop.
Micah.
Yeah. My husband's company has a plant there in North Carolina, and we drove into the mountains to this little cute town, and I can't remember the name of the yarn shop.
Was it Black Mountain?
Nope.
No.
It's called Himalayan Salt.
Oh, and it is. So
Yeah,
pretty.
by Emma's Yarn. Beautiful DK. And then I've had this in my stash for quite a while. This is Molly Klein Designs her Sweet Tea yarns. And this is the color that I'm going to do. There's a pattern that goes along the yoke.
So this will be the main, and those will be that will be the bottom of the arms and the body.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Pretty.
I think it looks cool.
Yes, I like it.
It took me a little while to make my final decision, but this morning I just pulled the trigger and said, that's it. This is what I'm going to do.
You know what's, I have my DK stash is either a sweaters quantity, so I didn't want to break it up.
I know, yep.
Or it's single skeins. So I was like, I had a really hard time. But you guys remember this bad boy that I made my mom's vest out of? Half of it, the Timbo. Okay, so this is going to be my color pop, and this is going to be my main. So I like that it's low contrast, but with lots of different color pops.
You notice we picked our tattoo colors.
I did not notice that,
Pink
but those are our colors.
and blue.
I love it. So that is our Amma sweater.
Mm-hmm.
And then we are thinking about one more sweater, the Kintra by Crochet. And you bought the pattern, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have had the pattern, and check it out. We didn't bring yarn for that today because that is going to happen if we get these done in enough time to do another sweater. But Kintra, man, back to those advents, you can look at her pictures. Some of them, I mean, you can put whatever yarn together you want for that, but there is a version, it is designed to use an advent, a full advent in the color work. So Kintra, Kintra. So we'll show you our yarn for that if we get to a place where we think we can get that one done too before Rhinebeck. But now we'll show you our the Field Shawl by Maxim Sear is another knit we're going to create for Rhinebeck, and it is a DK weight. There's a couple of versions. You can do strictly DK, or you could do some with mohair and hold it double.
So I'm gonna do the mohair as my one of my favorite shawls is the birds
of a feather.
Birds of a feather, yeah. And so when I saw that option, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And I had a whole bunch of this still. Kid Silk from Drops Kid Silk.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I guess you hold it.
It's kind of like a creamy yellow orange.
Look how good it'll go with this.
Yeah.
And for fall. So right now I'm not drawn to this. I'm like, but I know that when it hits August and I really start thinking fall, I'm going to go, yes, this is it. And here's some more Molly Klein Design Sweet Tea yarns I've had in my stash. Yeah.
I love it.
And so it's DK.
I also wanted to do the mohair. My challenge with it is you need like 900 some yards because you're holding it double. I did not have 900 yards of the same color, and I wanted it all to be from stash. So I'm super jelly. I love this. Great color combo.
Pays to be a yarn hoarder.
Yeah. That's the problem though. I need to be more intentional about my hoarding, because then I go to pull stuff for projects and I'm like, great. Like everything's just going to be like a...
Well, I did a couple sweaters that I held this in. So I had bought a huge bunch of it.
That's a good staple color.
Right. That's what I was thinking. And it was coming from, it was an overseas order. I don't remember what the website was, but I just ordered a whole bunch of it. And so, yeah, that was easy. I did think that though, when I first started digging, what am I going to do? And then I saw I had two of these, the same dilemma as you. And I'm like, right, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do fall colors. And when we're walking around Rhinebeck and we're eating our apple cider
donuts.
It's gonna be a whole. I'm gonna match my donut.
You are. You're gonna look good eating that damn donut.
That's right.
So okay, I'm off-roading. I am using Chelsea Luxe Boucle and Driftwood and Fiber MacGyver Surrey Silk DK in iron. So one of the things that drew us to this shawl, I've always wanted to make the Maxim Sear shawl, the field shawl. And then when Corrina saw it, she was like, oh yes, that is one you can just knit and knit on. You don't have to, like, the pattern is, you're not gonna have to refer to that at every turn. So like, yes, it will be easy. It will fly off the needles. And you also said in text, you were like, oh, it just looks so squishy. Yeah. So I thought, let's take the squish factor up, and this boucle and Surrey together will be amazing. So that is what I'm doing. And again, I wasn't back to I'm craving color right now, like all the brights. This wasn't calling to me, but fast forward, Rhinebeck, fall, cooler temps. Yes, please. All right. And then I was holding this in another Corrina. Jeez. Bags by Corrina.
Loving on me today.
I have all the bags by Corrina.
Yeah, I like to I get the fabric and I make the bags, and I give Jen one.
Oh, I love it so much. I use all your bags, like a lot.
That's sweet. Thank you.
A lot. So let's see.
Community service? I got some. I know you don't.
You guys, I have no community service. I feel terrible. Have not done my part. Although I will say, on the way over here, I was sitting in the line waiting for coffee, and I got a WhatsApp text from our Italy group, and Carlotta said that the orders that had Fiordolino in them the Fiordolino is shipping, and so I'll get all of the yarn that I ordered from the retreat. I got some Tibetan clouds, some baby silk, baby yak silk, baby medium, and the Fiordolino. I think it's been so long I don't remember what I ordered, but
that's exciting. When last weekend when I went to Prairie Fiber Arts in Moorhead, I showed the bag and the yarn, but I also got these.
Those are so cute.
Aren't they? Very cute.
Yeah.
And these needle toppers.
Those are cute.
Yeah, waffles. I had to get. I don't need any more. I've got so many, but they're so cute. And I got her a present too. Hers say something about
crime TV and knitting all the time. They're in my they're on a project that I didn't bring. That's why I don't have them. Waffles. So one of my friend's daughters is graduating high school this weekend. And they're doing, you know how like when all of the activity for graduations get like the afternoons are so busy you don't know where to go. They're doing a morning brunch. And so Tim's going to be, making sausage and bacon and all the things on the grill. And then out front is a big waffle truck. Isn't that a cool idea?
Yeah.
So your waffle toppers made me think of the waffle truck. And I was like, that's awesome.
And then I did an order from our friend Jess, Knitted Butterfly. She had a big sale, you guys. I shared it in my stories. So if you didn't grab something, I feel bad because they were amazing prices. But this is what I got. Isn't it cute? And then
that's really pretty.
Came in the little box. Yeah. My phone is focusing. You see that? I got a new phone, so it's doing some new things.
I love it when it makes it easy. So really quick on the Knitted Butterfly, Jess released her Advents May 1st. They're going through July 1st. They're still on sale. She has a few left. Get them while they're hot.
We got one.
Yes, we each got one.
So you can make it fun and open it with us.
On Vlogmas.
Vlogmas this year.
Yeah, so go get one, you guys. They're going to be so, so good.
So this is my last cocktail hour
at the coop.
At the coop, because I'm suspending for the summer. I'm just going to be too busy to be watching podcasts. I really, like I said, we're go. I know the summer's filling up already. It's all the activities, all the things, and if and if I'm not running around kids somewhere or going to some kid thing, then I'm in my garden and I'm outside and I'm just really not watching TV. So I won't watch very many podcasts.
Did you switch up any of your other subscriptions?
I did. I am not getting any monthly of anything right now. I just still do my Bakery Bears because you get all kinds of stuff, access to all the patterns, and so. But it's like what, $10 a month. Oh, I've got iRock Nets too. I'm still doing Corey.
Your Patreons. Okay.
My Patreons. Yes.
My subscriptions I brought to a halt with one exception. So I just signed up so I'm going to keep getting, obviously, the Farmer's Daughter Fiber Sock Squad for the year. And then I stopped Freckled Whimsy because spread the love, right? Like you can only get so many things for so long before you want to try something else.
Yep.
And so I subscribed to Muse 2320. She has some monthlies and some quarterlies, but I love her colors and just wanted to provide some local support too. So I kind of like to switch it up, but yeah.
I even stopped with Hummingbird yarn too. I will in the fall maybe.
Mm-hmm. You know what? You got to have that energy around them. They're a treat. They're fun. You're spending your money on something that brings you joy. And sometimes you just need to take a break so that it continues to be something fun and exciting and doesn't become something every day.
Well, and then I was thinking, I really don't want to buy any yarn. And I like our stash busting, make along. I like that. And when we go to Rhinebeck, even though the plan is to, be minimal in our purchases, we don't have to fill suitcases like we did the
first time we went. That was bananas.
Yeah,
I don't have the need to do
bananas. It totally was. Yeah. Vacuum sealing, huge
sitting
bags,
on things,
stuffing it into suitcases is
only to make a trip to UPS to send the 30 pounds that wouldn't fit in the suitcase bag.
That was you.
Okay, call me out.
That wasn't me. So this is what I got from this last one from them. It is so soft. I think I have 3 or 4 of these now, different colors, but it's so soft. It's all the baby alpaca. So my plan, this one's called Overboard. I think I'll make a shawl, it will be a so soft shawl. Maybe I'll make it for my mother-in-law because she can't do wool, but she can do alpaca.
There you go. Have you seen on Instagram, just in the last 24, 48 hours, what the girls, Liz and Leon's mom, is making out of those? I've barely even been on. I try to keep up with the Instagram and I try to share stuff into my stories, but I've been, like I said, I was telling her, I've been listening to books. Did I say that already? I might have said that. You did, but that's okay. You're listening to the books and working out in the yard. And then we did have some rainy days. And I try to get on social media. And then I'd be like, oh, but I really want to listen to my book. Did you finish our book club? Not yet. I'm going to do it this weekend. It's good. Do you ever finish books and then you're sad because you miss the characters? Yep, totally. I miss Phoebe. Yeah. I miss Phoebe. I cannot wait to, I just haven't had a chance to read. So I hope I do this weekend. I'll make time to read this weekend. It's not coming up. I was trying to find those things her mom's making. I'll send it to you later today. But yeah, they're really good. It's really interesting what she's doing with yarn and a needle. Something I haven't seen before. Anyway, I think that's a wrap, right? Anything else? I don't have anything else. You guys go to your stash, pick out some projects, cast on all the things, and tag Table 10 Podcast, Table 10 Pod, and Knitting Up North with Jenn and Corrina. And we'll see you in a couple weeks. Until then, enjoy summer. Bye.